What's up, guys? We are back with Black Lagoon, Chapter 81. This is part 5 of the Wired Red Wild Card. Um, Fang, man, she had a rough last chapter. Um, she's basically become like an enemy of the state of like her own, motherland, so to speak, right? In yeah, I mean, I would have to imagine that now, like the official, um, not the People's like Liberation Army that she was like spying for, but now like the actual like government is going to be after her at some point. So yeah, I mean, she's not in a good place, man. Especially all this happening within Ruanapur. Now she has to stay in Ruanapur. It's crazy. Um, all right, man. Let's get into this chapter. So she's just like running hysterically. Hey, girly, are you drunk this early in the day? She's probably on heroin. Bro, and she pulled out a gun. Get the fuck away from me. Ah, she's got a gun. Shit. Tamade. Alright, so now she's just running through people. Here's Revy. I'm taking the car. Fine, but what about setting the sail? That woman of yours reserved it, right? You're enough of a sailor. Yeah, I'll be on the ship, but I'm supposed to be off duty. Hey, don't make me laugh, Benny. If you're just going to be playing chess on your computer, you don't need any extra help. I wish you didn't hate Jane so much, Revy. It's true she could be a bit rude, but if you didn't focus on that alone, you'd see that she isn't that bad of a person. Benny, I don't care if you want to speak fondly of her. And she's done a hell of a job, but she's a hardcore fuck freak. Don't speak so badly of her. She may be a bit broad-minded as far as sex goes. But that's it. If that's a bit, then Death Valley is just a sand pit in the park. I don't want to know any more about your all night never-ending fucking. Okay, fine. The profits this time were good, so I'd been thinking of hiring a purser. Oh, you're quite the comedian. Who the hell will take your charity, you four-eyed monkey? Hmm. Then I'll splurge even further and hire that Japanese boyfriend of yours. Oh, hey, don't get carried away. Interesting, man. Remy actually pulled Jane like the mere mention of Rockman. If you really just can't help yourself, I'll be your partner. In prison. Oh my! I've won over some sex-starved dykes by playing the man's role, and after that, your fingers just weren't enough for them ever again. Believe me, I know what to do much better than you. Okay? If you really do this, you'll never go back to Benny. I love like the sheer like fear in Jane's eyes. Um, did she smack her butt too, or did she just like give her like a pat on the back? I think that's what she did. That's all I have to say. Have fun with Benny boy. Don't cause too much trouble for Dutch. Dude, Jane is she's mortified, dude. Hey, are you okay? Hey, are you okay? Um, it's because I haven't had alcohol in a while. I'm drunk in a bad way. Get some tea, Paxton. I hope you can actually do your job. I received an urgent request from my country. It would be a major problem if you failed. Yo, if you don't think we can do it, then ask someone else, Yang-san. It's not like you're our only client. I want you to get rid of this woman. Fang Yefei. She might also be going under her real name, Li Jilin. I've seen this at the Rio Carnival. That's a General Hureta costume. Costume. No, it isn't, bro. It's from Halloween. uh, Looks like it's from a New Year's play. It's none of those. She's a former spy of the ruling three. Oh, she'll be walking around dressed like that? Obviously, she'll be in her normal clothes. That's the uniform of the People's Liberation Army. There's no way she'd be here in such a ridiculous outfit. Alright, so these are the three guys that are going to be hunting Fang. This photo was taken 5 years ago, so it's just to get an idea what she looks like. Yo, Cheens, isn't using us four brothers for one woman to a tad overkill? We like to be doubly sure, and you're the only illegal contractors willing to act right away in this city. It really doesn't matter, bro. Let's just take her out. Paxton, what do you think? If you two are doing it, I'm in. Yo, that's decided. My brothers and I agree we'll do it. Yuan would be a bit of a problem, so pay us in dollars, Yang san. Well, this looks like it'll be a quick job, brothers. Yes, brother. Sure does, bro. Wait a second. What is a Yang san? I just have a little question. Are you all stepbrothers? um, Brother Montero, it took 34 minutes for the question to come up this time. See, I'm really good at reading people. It was just like I said, just like I told you, Paxton. I thought you would ask right up front, but you're pretty slow. Give him the answer, Rob. We really are brothers, Yang-san. Each of us may have a different mother or father, but it all overlaps. Wait, I get that, but I have one more. You said you were four brothers. That's yeah, something I was wondering too. So why are there only three of you? Is what um is what I said. We need to tell Dutch to cancel our setting sail tonight. Yeah, I feel sorry for Dutch, but it's the right decision. What awaits Rock and Revy as they ditch their job? Of course it is. You want me to tell you what kind of predicament you were in? That woman was really intending on getting you wrapped up in a full Mongol army charge. What's that? It's a gangbang. An orgy, Rock. I'm not joking. There's no way I could let her do that. We were actually scheduled to carry some bastard who was going to rob a bank in Indonesia. Well, there's no helping that. He did a spectacular job of screwing up and got himself killed. The client dead, we can't really do anything about it. And that's perfect because now Fang is gonna fall right into your laps, right? So it's perfect how that worked out. Um, Highlight of this chapter, man, was Revy. The prospect of Jane taking Rock away. Um, you know, to do. She called. What did she call her? She called her. I think it was just like a fuck freak or something like that. It was something like straight up like that. Um, but just the prospect of Rock being taken away by Jane, like Revy snapped, man. I love seeing because like we know how she is, right? In terms of like showing any sort of emotion, especially towards Rock. Like we know it's there, but she's so like she never really allows it to come through. Like when it does, it comes out like this, where it's just like an explosion of like anger. Um, and I don't know, man. It's always it's just like it's wholesome in like the weird like Revy kind of way, right? Um, just again, just seeing her like the mere prospect of Rock being taken away, and she immediately gets in front of that shit and is like, "Oh no, that's not happening, not on my watch. That's never happening." Um, so yeah, that made the chapter for me. That was awesome. Um, so I mean, what else besides that? Oh, so yeah, the three brothers. Um, I don't know, man. Like they look like complete jokes, to be honest. Because like that's the thing about Black Lagoon is that there's like I feel like there's a lot of these types of characters, like the big guy. Like the only one that I'm like I can sort of like I feel like might be intimidating is like the middle brother. I think his name is Paxton. But even then again, he reminds me of like the Florida cowboy, right? That dude. He kind of reminds me of him, but yeah, I don't know. Like I'm not too concerned about these guys. But now the fourth brother, the fact that we're actually like building up to this guy and that like he's kind of like a mystery. Now he's like I'm a little bit more concerned about him. Like, he seems like, yeah, we haven't even seen the guy, and I feel like he's already going to be a problem. More so than these three guys. Um, so, but yeah, I don't know, but like the hunt for Fang is on, man. These are the guys that the government sent to go after her. So, and apparently that they were the only guys willing to take a job within this island, um, like in the time frame that they actually went out to take the job to accept the job, which is interesting. Um, so I don't know if that says, if that's an indictment on them being smart or stupid. um, stupid in the way of, like, do they know what they're getting themselves into? Do they know where they are at? First and foremost, right? Um, I'd imagine that they do, but they're probably underestimating Miranda. But who knows, man? But yeah, that's pretty much it for the chapter. Like, comment, and subscribe for more Black Lagoon, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.